What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 45 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Balthasar Gelt / Golden Order campaign. But as we saw last time, a lot of Skull Island battles has sought us the money that we needed to stay afloat, since we are now losing income due to all the damn confederations that we got going. You guys are not actually at max fealty either, so we need to max that out on everybody so that we can confed you when we can, and then just deal with that. We are going to take another hit to taxes when it happens as well, and probably a hit to public order. That's unfortunate, but honestly, we haven't been getting a lot of these Imperial Authority events, so what can you do? Now, the Forces of Chaos are ready to attack us, but I think we have a few things to do before we get to that. So first of all, you, Volky, you're going over here. You actually go over here, man. Go right over here. And you heal up and then hit that ASAP. So you're done. Keep going around in the water. Splash around until you find something good for us. Carl doesn't need to move. Marcus Wolfhart. What are we looking at down here? You, Mr. Lothar. Can you handle his army? I don't actually know. And what's the ambush? What? Excuse me? I'm pretty sure you should be able to ambush.
Marcus Wolfhart.
You get an ambush stance 25%. Okay. So if we go here, we have a 100% ambush chance. Go right here. Let's see. I imagine these guys are going to go for axolotl, but hey, I'm willing. I'm willing to fight these if these guys are willing, just for the fun of it. At this point, we're just looking for fun fights. I mean, I consider, like, if I was playing outside of a Let's Play, I would normally consider this campaign over, because we're at the point where we can no longer lose. But this is a Mortal Empires campaign, and at the very least, I feel like we should hit up all the, whatchamacallums. 8,000, objectives here. Now, we could probably get these objectives in a single turn just by getting military alliance with everybody, but, you know, nonetheless, you go into Norden, please. Oh, are we not allied with you guys? Oh, god damn it, Norden. Do we not have a treaty with you? What the hell? Wait, these guys aren't willing? Excuse me? Just non-aggression. They're not willing to do a defensive or military alliance. Oh, or is that... Oh, okay. So these guys are not willing to do that. Oh, so then we can't end this. We can't end this in a single turn, because there's no way to vassalize or militarily align with them. Huh. Because this hasn't been updated. So I guess to win, we just plain have to not vassalize. Oh man, I wanted you to heal. Where the hell are we going to send you to heal now? Damn it, I guess I should have kept you in the water. Should have sent you over here somewhere to the Longship Graveyard or something. Well, that's screwed up. Not much we can do about that. Volkmar the Grim, you still need to do that. Let's see if there's anybody else that needs to move. Lightdorf and Co. are fine. You're ambushing. You're still waiting for your Death Wizard, ain't you? Where is that Death Wizard? You go here. Oh, in fact, you stop here. Stop here. Stop right there. You go here.
Bring the corpses.
Bring the corpses? Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, Scare, you're kind of freaking me out, man. Bring the corpses does not sound like the right thing for you to say. You're not a necromancer, you're an amethyst wizard. Bit of a difference there. But hey, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Let's see, what else do we have to do? Oh, we have an unassigned skill point, and it is on Mr. Toddbringer. You get your Griffin. You should have had your Griffin earlier. Even though this is the level that you got it. Nonetheless, I care not. And let's see, we were going through Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, but let's go for Transformation of Kadan first. And let's see, what else we got here? Lightdorf and Co. don't need to move, as I've already noted, but... Are they ready to go next turn? They should be about ready. You all actually take 2 turns, but you're close enough that I don't care. Close enough. You guys, not close enough until next turn. So when we end the turn, maybe the Forces of Chaos will attack us, and maybe we'll have a good time. But can you move forward just a teensy bit? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Don't do it. Anybody need to move? Oh god, okay. Where was I sending you? I don't even remember. Just keep going up. And I don't... yeah, you guys were all going to Marienburg? Why don't we just... You know what, just sit in Altdorf. I don't care enough. Everybody just boost Altdorf over Marienburg. Yes. All our agents are boosting this place now. There we go. Look at them. Oh, look at them all. You're special because you're on a Pegasus. Or should I say, an Imperial Pegasus. Anyway. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother moving everybody else around. Except you just move a very, very tiny bit. And Gearhard, I guess. Why are you guys making me look like a fool? I do that just fine on my own, thank you. Rude. Oh my god. I really wish I hadn't forgotten about all these agents. Are you gonna move too? Please don't tell me you're gonna move too. Don't do it. Or did you already move? Okay, you already moved. Good, good, good. Alistar, you're still over there. Damn, you have a lot of Sisters of Avalor. Hey, we discovered an Undercity. We're gonna have to burn it. Yeah, let's take out that pit. I think if we destroy the Skaven, we won't have any need to destroy any more of these Undercities because they'll all be gone. Oh no, you should go for that. I really hope that the AI can't take these away from us because that would be irritating. You are going to be very close to Dastan Coldeye over there, and he's kind of frightening. Military Alliance, Strength rank 24. You're militarily aligned with Lothar. You know what? Sure, Kotep, sure. Just take it. At this point, we don't care anymore. Faction destroyed. Cult of Pleasure. Okay, we gotta be careful there. We gotta be careful because the alliances might start to crumble. That's probably why all these guys are getting them going right now. Aha! You guys are indeed attacking us. Beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. And now this is gonna be a big battle. You know what? Maybe I'll do this like I did the Archaon battle, if this is fun enough. Actually, control it without talking. That's the plan. That is the plan. Let's see, we do have enough. Wait, we have 2 of these. Oh, hello. Hello, what are we gonna put it on? I assume this is only in melee, so let's assign it to these guys. Works for me. Let's do this thing. Alrighty, so this was a pretty darn interesting battle. I skipped the whole boring setup, mostly because, I mean, I had to get the little checkered formation with our range and melee units. We do have Gelt up front, and we have Karl coming in, and the first thing I did was send Gelt forward with a little of these Outriders and Noble Sons and so on and so forth. Then I decided to send them back immediately because I saw that the enemy had like 6 or so Hell Cannons, something like that. Yeah, 3 and 3. And I got scared of that. In the meantime, Gelt is running up here immediately to pop a nice final transmutation in the middle of this giant pile of enemies here. They don't have a lot of range except for the Hell Cannons, of course, so he can do decent amounts of damage just by hitting them with that. And then he's going to... Ow. Probably take some damage with that, but not a big deal for him. In the meantime, we have our giant army slowly starting to make it in, sending the Great Swords to go around here, and the Reiksguard and the other Great Swords and Reiksguard on these sides, shore up our issues here. We do have quite a bit of artillery between our 2 forces, of course. We have 2 mortars here, we have a Luminarch, we have 2 siege tanks, or steam tanks, god damn it. 1 here, and then 1 coming from the new army. We have the Luminarch, as I've already said, plus the Hammer of Witches, which are both great at just dealing with giants, which we have a lot of. There's that other steam tank I was talking about. We also have these 3 extra Hellstorm rockets that are going to join these 2, I believe, Hellstorm rockets that are in here. Oh, just 1. Just 1, really. It's just the Sunmaker. Damn, maybe I should replace one of these in Gelt's army. Regardless, alright, we have the Hammer of Witches firing already. They do seem to be attacking the chariots, which is kind of a waste, especially for the Sunmaker, which has a limited amount of firing ability. In the meantime, Gelt is having a good time over here, casting spells, attacking these Hell Cannons. He's going to be doing that for a while, at least before the enemy host joins the main battle here, and that's pretty fun. Let's see what else is happening. These guys are waiting in the trees, but they're going to move away because they're not really useful here. Plus, when they're in the main line, they can actually hold and fire over a lot of the units. One of the problems that I saw as we go through this that you guys will notice is that some of our handgunners and such will not be able to fire because of these little hills. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to that, but as usual, I did the whole thing where I recorded this while talking at the same time, and that causes problems. I really need to stop that. Just need to silently control stuff instead. Anyway, well, let's continue, shall we? Yeah, lots of these things going on Basically anything. I'm not even controlling the artillery this time, just letting them hit whatever they can hit. They will switch to better targets eventually. And let's see, we do have Karl Franz over here. We are going to send him to do stuff eventually. The first thing I should have done was to send Karl Franz against these hell cannons, because Gelt is just not so good. I keep trying to send spells against them and have Gelt charge them, but he doesn't really do that much in melee. He is a wizard after all. And yeah, the Hammer of Witches destroying these things, and plus the trolls are getting hammered by all this stuff. They're not having a good time. This giant, though, he's going to take some hits from the Luminarch, and ouch, that's a lot of damage. That is quite a bit of damage, and the Hammer of Witches is probably firing on you as well. Sorry, Mr. Giant. You're not going to have a good time. I don't know if this one actually makes it to the line. I imagine he won't, with both the Hammer of Witches and the Luminarch firing on him. Ouch. That looks painful. Oh, and a blast from the Grenadiers. Damn. He gets knocked down. And he gets up again. You're never going to bring him down. Actually, we will. Oh my god. I feel bad for this giant. I just plain feel bad for him. Ouch. Is he dead now? Yeah, down he goes for good. And then he crushes some of his former cohorts. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what else we got here. The lines are now joining. These guys are moving away. We got a lot of artillery and a lot of range fire coming in. These Chaos Spawn won't survive it for long. Obviously, we've taken no damage because we haven't actually joined the lines. At the same time, we have this massive flank wherein I sent all of our side Reichsguard and side Greatswords. I kind of grouped these guys up a little bit much because I wanted them to destroy this chariot before it got out and started attacking these guys. In the meantime, I believe Karl Franz is now ready to go. He is flying over everybody, and he's going to go for those hell cannons. He's going to switch out with Gelt, who's actually coming in from over here. There we go. Let's continue. Let's continue. These guys actually got pretty beat up by artillery, and we're going to do the same thing on this right flank as we did on the left flank, whereas get ready for those Chaos Knights to come in, get fought by those buffed up Reichsguard. Those are Franz's Reichsguard, so they're a little bit more powerful. Let's see, we got Siggy over here. I believe that I send the... Oh, you guys are coming in. Probably could have done something more against the trolls, but the crossbowmen should do pretty decent at taking care of them. I accidentally moved these Eldritch Guard away, but they're going to go back in pretty much immediately. And Siggy appears to want a piece of the steam tank. Just gets knocked back. He doesn't have the mass for this. And let's see, there's another giant here. I believe it's going to get wrecked by a cannon or something shortly. Everything else is going along fine. Let's take a look at the flank over here. Gelt is now joined over here. He's buffing everybody up, popping the debuffs on the enemy and armor buffs for ourselves and final transmutation, so on and so forth. Lots of magic to play around with. And a look at these Chaos Knights versus these Reichsguard. You would think that the Chaos Knights being so much larger and powered up by the gods are considerably better, but the way that Karl has buffed up the Reichsguard, they do very, very well even against Chaos Knights, even though it's a tier 3 unit against a tier 4 unit. In the meantime, Karl, I believe, has stopped dealing with the Hell Cannons. He's just over here. The reason for that is I sent him up against the Lord. He did mostly... Actually, he almost killed him, but then he got caught up by the enemy. He will continue doing that eventually. Now, this flank over here, getting pelted by artillery. Well, not flank, main line over here. Getting pelted, but we're doing quite well. Very nice. Very nice, I think. We're actually not having a lot of trouble. The main line has not been breached by any of the large amount of units here. Giants, of course, being focused down by our Luminarch. I do wish that you could set things like the Luminarchs and the cannons to automatically only target large units, because I don't believe they do that by themselves. Trolls are obviously routing. They don't have very high leadership skills. The steam tanks are just holding the line. They can't be broken, and these aren't even the special steam tanks. These are just the regular ones. They don't have the steam explosion ability that the special ones get. Look. We have Prince Siggy coming in to fight the warrior priest over here. I don't believe I noticed this, so he's going to take some damage. Oh, no, he's ignoring that. Oh my god, the explosion right in his face. Oh, the explosion actually turned him. There we go, now these guys start fighting. This flank's, actually, There's these crossbowmen firing into this blob. I really wish we had Gelt over here, but he's dealing with this flank still. Just kind of hovering over, buffing up all the leadership here. The Royal Altdorf Griffites got quite beat up in this, and I did send them back. I do eventually send them to attack this unit to get some rear charges in, because they are anti-large with those halberds. And we do have this giant smashing away at our own Reichsguard over here. And our greatswords. Oh, look at these guys go flying, or... No, they don't go flying after that, really. Surprising. Okay. Okay, let's see. Their lord is just about dead here. I believe I sent Karl to finish him off. He's just dodging... Oh, and I just realized he's still on his Pegasus. He is not on his Griffin. That's okay. That means he's quite fast and quite well... Oh, looks like the enemy lord goes down. Karl Franz, you've done your job. Victory is already in our grasp. Their flanks are crumbling. Their midline is broken, absolutely. Only this part remains. The main force is broken. All those trolls and the Chaos Spawn and stuff are dead. Just the two sides remain. And we haven't lost a single unit yet. The Reichsguard are doing very well at holding these Chaos Knights at bay, even though they're outnumbered. In particular, this unit on the side here, way more Chaos Knights than we can contend with. But not to worry, we have Karlberg Greatswords or regular Greatswords coming in. I guess the Karlbergs are all on this flank. And there, I finally noticed... I finally popped the buffs off the warrior priest there, and he is just not willing to fall. Then I send him back so that he doesn't die. I believe I do the same thing with a number of units here. Not really much to do other than that. Karl Franz is now in, and he's going to destroy these guys. Gelt is probably... not going to join the fray, because he's just going to get wrecked by these guys in melee, but he still has plenty of searing bolts to cast, I believe. Or maybe he ran out at this point, I'm not sure. It looks like the rout is coming in. Not really much left. There we go. Everybody's broken. We have our own hurt units moving back, but everybody else is just fine. We can speed this up a little bit now. Just chasing as many units as we can. Prince Siggy seems to have died to our... range units over here, and look, our giant pile of range never once breached. All of these artillery units, all of these cannons and range units never really attacked except for this one unit of crossbows, and I'm pretty sure that just got damaged by these artillery instead of us. In the meantime, the only reason this battle, of course, is not over is because we are still chasing the hell cannons around. Since they are Chaos Dwarves, I believe that's what makes them unbreakable. Or maybe it's because they're chained to the demon in the hell cannon. I'm not actually sure why they're unbreakable. Probably should take a read the lore on that. And everybody's just going to clean up. Gelt's actually able to smash these guys around. Can't wait for the Chaos Dwarves to inevitably be a faction in Total Warhammer 3. I think we can all agree that that is very likely to happen. Good job. Oh my god. That's brutal, Gelt. That is absolutely brutal. I guess you were upset at those hell cannons firing on you all game. Karl Franz, you're doing the same thing. Keep taking care of these Chaos Dwarves until the end here, and let's speed it up. We're just about done here. Just clean those Unbreakables up, and we're about done here. There we are. Close that, and battle. Close victory, it says, but it doesn't really seem like it was particularly close. So, that's that. Let us switch back to the regular view once again. Alrighty, so that was that pretty damn big battle. I thought it was really fun, and we didn't, I believe, lose a single unit. Lots of elite chaos forces, tons of hell cannons, trolls, giants, everything that they threw at us got annihilated by our own elite armies of Gelt and Karl Franz. They're not even the best armies we have. Well, maybe Gelt's is because of all his buffs, but the Reichsguard are not... I mean, they're a tier 3 unit, right? They're not all that great. Same with a lot of these units. We still have, instead of handgunners, we still have Stearns of Vengeance stuff. We don't really have many demigriffs except this one unit in here. There is many more powerful things that we could have gotten there, but hey, that went real swimmingly. Real swimmingly. Gelt got tons of kills with all those final transmutations all over the place. Surprising amount of kills on these crossbows as well. I don't usually take crossbows, but they actually did considerably better than the silver bullets, but they had a really difficult time firing on those little hilled areas, so hey, what are you gonna do? Same with the mortars. They are not very adept at destroying all these insanely armored units, but everything else did swell. Look at how many kills the Temple of Luminarch got, 13, but that's considering it was firing mostly on heavy units like giants and trolls and such. Very well all around, I think, and no unit loss means that's a win. Let us not pardon them, but kill them all. And let's wait for the end of this turn then, shall we? You gonna move again, Warriors of Chaos? Hey, Kolek. No, you're gonna go for the Frozen Landing. Don't worry, we'll clean ya up soon enough. Friendship is more valuable than gold, blah blah blah, don't care about this.
Welcome to my private study. Wine of palest gold.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? Join war against? No. We'll probably join it eventually, but not right now. Oh my god, just leave us alone, leave us alone. Do we just militarily align with you? Fine, you know what, fine. I don't trust you and I don't like you, but just so they leave us alone. Honestly, I probably should be asking for cash from all these particular little annoyances, but whatever. Mount Gunbad, Undercity discovered. Yes, we did notice that. Technology research, nice. Imminent Rebellion, Nice Tooth Mountains, we expected that. Talisman, nice, nice, nice. Okay, enough. Too many. Too damn many. Let's destroy this damn Undercity. There we go. And let's see, we're not quite out of time, even though that battle was pretty self-contained. I don't think we have time for another big battle. And oh, you're a full army. Oh, Archaon's back. Okay, okay. Well, it would be nice for Gelt to defeat him in person as well. Let's get you to block Archaon's army. Ah, no dice. No dice, that's a failure. So Archaon and Kolek, you guys might be able to attack us. No, we could probably just destroy you guys, but then these guys will head towards us. Let's send Rickard over here. I want to see what's happening. Are both these armies here, or just the one? Is it just Kolek? It appears to be just Kolek. I don't know what happened to the other army. Do we want to fight Kolek and Archaon with damaged armies? I think not. I think we need to send them back a little bit. Do that next turn or so, when they've healed up to full. There we go. Actually, they won't even heal up to full next turn, but that's okay. And I think Gelt and Emperor Karl Franz are enough. They should be enough to be able to handle this, so we'll send these guys to the Hell Pit next. They can take that thing out for the rest of us. In the meantime, unless there's another little battle to go, Nador, we need to heal you up. Let's get you in there. Get you in there. You need to be full HP. There you go. There you go. A couple turns spent there should be fine. You... Oh, the region's in storm now. That's annoying. That's annoying, but you're going to take this anyway and then heal up in Elven lands. That's what we're just going to keep using him for. What do you got here? Approach the carcass and tiny little battle. Not worth fighting. Not worth fighting at all. Even though I enjoy fighting with Gelt, or Volkmar's army in particular. We got a servant out of it and some cash. Nothing that's a major deal. Go into here and then heal up in this shared sea. Oh, it's not shared, is it? No, it should still be shared. Oh, it's neutral. Wait, why would it be shared? I'm crazy. I'm crazy. We don't have any territory over here, so we're not sharing any. Let's see. Anybody else? Wolfheart, you're still in ambush stance. You can actually go for these guys. Oh, you could go for them right now, but I think we'll go for them at the start of the next battle. Since they are in march stance, we should be able to hit them, actually. And I would like for Wolfheart to actually take a shot at this. This might be a tough battle for him. Especially without any magic to use. And especially without any of the good artillery. Yes. Yes. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I don't believe there's anything else that we can do right now, so I think I am actually going to call this episode a little bit early, but I hope that that particular battle with all those forces of chaos was enjoyable enough to make it worth it. So next time we are going to continue fighting Archaon again, destroying Kolek, destroying the war herds of chaos over here with Mr. Karak. And I guess more fights in the sea as always, plus we still have to head towards the Hell Pit as I was saying earlier, but those are all considerations for next episode. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really, really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching. Yes.